The message arrives every 44 minutes. No one knows what sends it. No one knows why. But somewhere in the void between stars, something is counting time. Tonight, we trace the signal that refuses to be explained. A transmission from deep space that matches nothing in our catalogs, nothing in our theories, nothing we expected to find. I'm your host. This is Night Shift Stories, and tonight we listen to the void. In August of 1977, a radio telescope in Ohio captured something strange. 72 seconds of signal that shouldn't have existed. The astronomer who found it wrote one word in red ink. Wow, that's all he could say. Because the signal came from the direction of Sagittarius. It lasted just over a minute. And then it vanished forever. For nearly 50 years, astronomers have searched for that signal again. They've never found it. But in searching, they discovered something else. Something that doesn't stop. Every 44 minutes. Like clockwork. Like something waiting. Radio astronomy is the art of listening to the universe. Stars scream. Galaxies whisper. Black holes hum at frequencies we can barely measure. But most of space is silence. Pulsars were the first repeating signals we understood. Spinning neutron stars, dense as mountains, crushed into marbles, sweeping beams of radio energy across the cosmos like lighthouses. Pulsars spin fast. Some rotate hundreds of times per second. Others once per second. A few every few seconds. But nothing we knew of pulsed every 44 minutes. Fast radio bursts arrived next. Discovered in 2007, hidden in archived data from 2001. Millisecond explosions of radio energy from billions of light years away. These bursts release more energy in a fraction of a second than our sun produces in a year. Some repeat. Most don't. For years, no one knew what caused them. In January 2026, new research revealed a breakthrough. Scientists discovered that at least some fast radio burst sources exist in binary star systems, two objects dancing together in the dark. But the 44-minute signal doesn't fit this pattern. Its regularity doesn't match the orbital mechanics of any known binary configuration. It pulses alone, unexplained. The signal was detected by radio telescopes scanning the southern sky. It arrived with a precision that seemed almost mechanical. Every 44 minutes, the same pattern. According to Astronomy magazine, astronomers confirm that this signal's regular pattern and strength do not match known cosmic sources like pulsars or fast radio bursts. It exists in a category of its own. Scientists have proposed theories. Perhaps it's a magnetar or neutron star with an impossibly strong magnetic field. Perhaps it's a white dwarf, the cooling ember of a dead star, spinning in darkness. Perhaps it's something we haven't imagined yet. A new class of object lurking in the spaces between stars, broadcasting its presence to anyone who listens. The hunt for signals has intensified. On March 16, 2025, astronomers discovered a new fast radio burst, designated FRB 2025-0316, a galaxy NGC 414141. This burst originated approximately 130 million light-years from Earth, making it one of the nearest fast radio bursts ever detected by the upgraded CHIME array. 130 million light-years. That means the signal left its source before the first dinosaurs walked the Earth. It traveled through expanding space, through cosmic voids, until it finally reached us. But the 44-minute signal is different. Its origin remains uncertain, its distance unknown. It could be relatively close within our own galaxy, or impossibly far away. The search for intelligent signals continues through massive collaborative efforts. Live Science reports that scientists analyzed the top 1,000 radio sources from Arecibo Observatory data. They narrowed that list to the top 100 most promising candidates. After rigorous analysis, they found no definitive evidence of alien transmissions. But they didn't find explanations either. Arecibo itself is gone now. The legendary observatory collapsed in 2020, its cables snapping under years of stress, the receiver platform crashing through the dish below. For 57 years, Arecibo listened to the cosmos. It discovered the first binary pulsar. It mapped asteroids. It sent humanity's message to the stars. And then it fell silent. But Arecibo's data lives on. The largest crowdsourced hunt for alien intelligence used that data, revealing 12 billion signals of interest across decades of recorded observations. 12 billion. That's how many signals demanded a second look. The universe is not quiet. It screams and whispers and pulses with energy. We're only beginning to catalog. Most signals have mundane explanations. Interference from satellites, reflections from aircraft, the hum of electrical equipment bleeding into sensitive receivers. But some signals resist explanation. The 44-minute pulse is one of them. It appears too regular to be random noise, too slow to match any known stellar process. Meanwhile, unexplained phenomena multiply across Earth itself. Science Times reports that more than 3,000 UFO sightings were reported worldwide in just the first half of 2025. That number represents more than double the approximately 1,492 reports from the same period in 2024. Something is changing. The Mendil, the connection between radio signals and aerial phenomena, remains speculative. Scientists caution against conflating cosmic mysteries with terrestrial unknowns. But the human mind seeks patterns. We look up at the same stars our ancestors watched. We ask the same questions. Are we alone? Is anyone listening? Is anyone speaking? The difference now is we have the tools to listen. Radio telescopes spanning continents. Algorithms processing billions of data points. A global network watching the sky 24 hours a day. And yet the 44-minute signal persists. According to astronomers studying the phenomenon, its regular pattern and strength simply do not match any cosmic source we've catalogued. New facilities continue the search. The CHIME telescope in British Columbia scans the northern sky continuously, its trough-shaped receivers capturing radio waves that have traveled millions of years to reach us. In South Africa, the MeerKAT array adds 64 dishes to humanity's listening capacity. In Australia, the Square Kilometre Array project promises unprecedented sensitivity. Each new telescope brings new questions. What else lurks in the radio spectrum? What signals have we been missing? What will we find when we look even deeper? The famous WOW signal from 1977 remains unexplained nearly 50 years later. Some theorize it came from a comet. Others suggest hydrogen clouds. The true source has never been confirmed. The astronomer who discovered it, Jerry Emmons, spent years searching for a repeat. He never found one. The signal came once and vanished, leaving only questions. But the 44-minute signal keeps returning. Unlike the WOW signal, it repeats. It persists. It refuses to be a one-time anomaly that can be dismissed or forgotten. This regularity is what disturbs astronomers most. Nature tends toward chaos. Stars flicker. Orbits precess. Magnetic fields twist and reconfigure. Perfect timing is rare. When something in space keeps perfect time, we pay attention. Pulsars helped us understand neutron stars. Quasars revealed supermassive black holes. What will the 44-minute signal teach us? The scientific community continues investigating binary star system origins for fast radio bursts. The January 2026 research published in Science Daily suggests companion objects may trigger some of these mysterious signals. A companion object orbiting a magnetar might periodically trigger bursts of radio energy. The gravitational dance between two dense objects could explain some repeating signals. But 44 minutes doesn't match known orbital periods for close binaries. Whatever creates this signal operates on its own strange schedule, following rules we haven't deciphered. For those interested in following these cosmic mysteries, several resources exist. The SETI Institute publishes regular updates on their search for intelligent signals. The CHIME and FRB collaboration releases data on fast radio burst discoveries. You can track new detections as they happen, watching the catalog of cosmic mysteries grow. Citizen science projects allow anyone to help analyze radio telescope data. Platforms like Soniverse host projects, where you can examine signals that computers might have missed. You don't need a telescope or a degree to participate. The universe sends its signals to everyone. We just have to learn how to listen. If these kinds of stories interest you, the ones that sit at the edge of what we know and what we don't, consider subscribing. We cover mysteries like this every week. The 44-minute signal joins a long history of cosmic puzzles. Some have been solved. Quasars turned out to be distant galaxies with active supermassive black holes at their centers. Gamma-ray bursts were eventually traced to collapsing stars and merging neutron stars. What seemed like cosmic explosions of unknown origin became windows into stellar death. Each mystery solved reveals 3 more. The universe doesn't run out of secrets. It just changes which ones it shows us. The 44-minute signal may one day have an explanation. Perhaps a new class of stellar remnant exists that we haven't predicted. Perhaps exotic physics creates timing we don't yet understand. Or perhaps, just perhaps, we're detecting something that defies our current frameworks entirely. Something that will require new science to comprehend. The history of astronomy is full of such moments. Observations that didn't fit. Data that contradicted theory. Signals that demanded we reconsider what we thought we knew. Copernicus moved Earth from the center of the universe. Einstein bent space-time. Every generation learns that the cosmos is stranger than the last generation imagined. And the signals keep coming. 12 billion signals of interest from Arecibo data alone. Thousands more detected every year by active observatories around the world. We're building bigger telescopes, more sensitive receivers, smarter algorithms. The next decade will detect signals we couldn't have imagined capturing today. And somewhere out there, the 44-minute signal continues its patient repetition, waiting to be understood. Or perhaps, just waiting to be heard. Every 44 minutes. Without fail, without explanation. A pulse in the darkness that refuses to stop, refuses to reveal itself, refuses to let us stop wondering. Thank you for listening to Night Shift Stories. Keep watching the skies. Something out there might be watching back. I'm your host. This has been Night Shift Stories. Stay curious, stay alert, and remember, the void is listening.